Well, the rain has put a match-up should improve everybody's mood. Both teams will be looking to give their sodden supporters something to cheer about. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this. A capacity crowd here.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So we're very much on the way now. Now it's Skelly. Now it's Havertz. Ødegaard receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Timber does well to get it back. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Havertz! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Looking for the run. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, what has happened? Decent chance! Goal! Arsenal! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Vinicius Junior, and he welcomes it in. He's on it. Can he get away? Lewis Skelly. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And here's Vinicius Junior. Nah, he's had it taken off him. Eze. Now it's Havertz. Valverde. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. That's the keeper's ball. Now there's a fine ball. Chance, surely! And a neat finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Havertz is being withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though.
He's having a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, he has absolutely drilled that. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Mbappe. Lewis Skelly. Arsenal can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lewis Skelly. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Great vision. Picked up real chance! It's bounced back off the post. Not the most accurate pass. And he cuts out the supply. Think shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And the comeback is complete. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just...
And he shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's having a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And here's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior makes a dash for it. That's good play. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rice. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now. Looking for options for movement. Moved on forwards. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And we are up to the break.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And here's Mbappe. Look at the space. Tries a shot! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Well timed, excellent interception. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And they've got a throw. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Alexander-Arnold, tidy with his distribution. Great defending, strong and determined. It's played through for him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Referee's given a throw. And he's had it nicked away.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Carreras. He's shifting through the gears here. Carreras just loves to go forward whenever he can. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Bellingham. Eze. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Space for him to turn and look. Rodrigo finds himself offside. Gabriel. And Lewis Skelly. And it's Eze. Now it's Trossard. He won't be happy with that one. Chouameni. Bellingham. Rice has created one goal already. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, that's been intercepted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Strong running down that left flank. Vinicius Junior. Arsenal can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stopped.
Oh, shooting chance! And no mistake. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So could they be onto something here? Lewis Skelly looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Short changes him with that pass. Tries to play it through. Can he get on the end? And the shot! And there's a goal!
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
So now the difference is 3. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. That has ended up in no man's land. Bellingham. Timber cuts out the pass. And back it goes. Eze. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gabriel Jesus. And That has been cut short. The final 5 minutes. Now it's Mbappe. That's a little off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's an imaginative pass. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That's been cut out, well played. Odegaard. Trossard. Chouameni. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way. Well, the rain has put a bit of a dampener on proceedings here, but this intriguing matchup should improve everybody's mood. Both teams will be looking to give their sodden supporters something to cheer about. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
We are just getting started. Doué gets on his bike and on the move. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. And he's been shifted off it. And now they can spring out of defence. That's an imaginative pass. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there.
Olise! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Valverde.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries, and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is good alertness. Doué. Doué makes a move down the right. Mbappe! And he shoots! And this is Dembele. That is great defending. So he's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Chance, surely! Goal! France! And France are in front! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that...
Decent chance! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. France are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely...
Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, look at... Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
France have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Now it's Mbappe. Good pressure, determined, intense. And that has put paid to that. Chouameni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Mbappe. Chouameni. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. They're urging him. Chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in position.
And a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Chouameni. France looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Koundé. Chouameni. Doué. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. Olise was alert to the possibilities, but in the end, it's Dembele! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Spread to the right. Oh, it's come loose. Saliba. Vinicius Junior, and that's gone loose. Oh, that's fabulous.
That's just...
And that signals the end of the first period. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
France really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
France are dishing out a chance for a shot. That's another chance. Well taken goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job.
Great chance! And that's in. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. France are having a ball here. And he's picked it up out wide. That's good play. Now that looks a decent ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Now can he finish? And that's a sharp finish. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Now this could be a chance. Chouameni. Bellingham. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Alexander-Arnold. And there's his chance to lead the counter. This is a promising build-up. Mbappe! Rodrigo, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ambitious ball here. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Rodrigo. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, played right into his path. Shapes to shoot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chouameni getting forward. And it's Doué. And here's Elise. That's a shade optimistic. Chouameni.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Threads one in. Spread neatly. Vinicius Junior stood his ground. Vinicius Junior! Oh, and it's come back out to him. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Mbappe! And he's managed to get free. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds...
And a chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It is a corner. Good chance. It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's a good ball. Valverde. Chouameni. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Chouameni. Dembele. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Carreras wins the duel this time. Not the most convincing of passes. That's a pretty loose pass. Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Olise. He's in a great position here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And he's running through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. So changes afoot here, and from both sides. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Decent hit from there. Carreras. Mastantuono. He's got away. Mastantuono. And the finish! And that would have been some goal.
Mastantuono really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
Just eases him off the ball. France have the chance to go the other way. Oh, super ball! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That has been slung wide. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's well spotted. 4 extra minutes added on. Played back. Thinks about the shot. He's having a shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Could be danger here. There's the shot! That is decidedly lacking. Not the most accurate pass. He's picked his way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that's that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all... Well, the rain has put a bit of a dampener on proceedings here, but this intriguing matchup should improve everybody's mood. Both teams will be looking to give their sodden supporters something to cheer about. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
We are just getting started. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rodrigo. No, that's been intercepted. This is a promising build-up. Threads one in. And he's in on goal. Chance! Oh, crossbar! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Looking to play him in. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is a very interesting player. Praised by many for his game-changing qualities. His showboating and confidence has won him a lot of admirers, and he can be a real force if he can add...
Doué! Superb from Doué! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there is your opener. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking.
It's Dembele! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to...
Can he finish? It's a goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Olise. Chouameni. Valverde. Kante spots it and intercepts. Now that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind...
And he shoots!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That is good alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was...
And the shot! And he passes it long. And it's Doué. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gets a good foot in there. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, such a clever touch. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well measured. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's come loose. Olise. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior scooting forward. He's got away. Lovely bit of skill. Vinicius Junior! And he's taking no chances there. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. That's been cut out, well played. And here's Rodrigo. Nicely weighted ball. Valverde. Rodrigo. Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's it, 45 minutes up. France are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So a really enthralling 40. Goes for a shot! Doué. Could move up a gear here. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And it's Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Valverde. He won't be happy with that one. Tchouaméni. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Oh, played right into his path. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And here's Mbappe. Doué. Dembele.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. And a chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Madrid really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Now it's Olise. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Olise. He's having a pop! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Oh, red. Nice interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Tchouaméni. Now that's well seen too. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He has found the way through. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Knocks it into space. Mbappe! And he's found a way past. And the finish! And that's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Madrid leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part.
That could spell trouble. Chouameni. And it's Chouameni. That's the throw. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Doué. Some really good ball movement, and that is expertly dealt with.
France really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Mbappe. Carreras. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. That's tidy. That is good strength. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Just eases him off the ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Great defending, strong and determined. Hernandez. Doué, given the lift of his goal. The ball's gone astray. Time for a change in personnel. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
France are running out of time and out of options.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Carreras has been given a red card for the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. Mbappe!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Pass somewhat off target. Upamecano kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's been played through. Shoots! Oh, good finish. They have stolen level at the last. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So, a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. Madrid can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. France did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. He's had a shot! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome. Well, that's shot a goal! And that's a good finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And he's played it back. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to get free. Drills one in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mbappe. Valverde. And they can counter here. Saliba cuts it out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mastantuono. John, surely! And with that, it is half-time, extra time. So both parties have given everything to this point in extra time. 15 minutes remain, and they have to turn their efforts to those minutes very soon. So hostilities have already resumed. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Now it's Thuram. Well, that has not gone well. Mastantuono, spread to the right. Hernandez does really well there. He is strong. Oh, there's a probing ball. Alexander-Arnold. Can he get on the end of this? That ball looks a good one. Hernandez. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And here's Rabiot. Thuram. Picked up. Thuram! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
France have their lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Conte looking to pass their way up the pitch. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he is dashing away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Thuram. He's going for goal! Oh, and the referee says that is it. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Olise voted man of the match, and deservedly so. France Well, good afternoon to you. We welcome you to a rainy day here. Damp, but potentially dramatic. A game which is charged and tense lies ahead of us. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Oh, he's all alone. Well, that is one way to stop him. Valverde scooting forward. Not the most accurate pass. Conte.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde
Tries one from range! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tchouaméni. Valverde. Tchouaméni. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Look at the space here. Delivered low. And it's claimed by the keeper. And he's only too happy to take that back. Very early stages, Jim, but...
Both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he welcomes chance! Vinicius Junior. And it's made its way to him. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Showing good feet. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Rodrigo. And that's a simple one for the keeper. No goals as yet. Now it's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Goes looking wide. Now it's Valverde. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Rodrigo. Bellingham. Good take, and is he in? Chance, surely! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He'll try from distance! He's got a goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And it's Bellingham. Threads one in, neatly clipped into space. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Searching pass he's played there. Now it's Olise. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Chouameni looking to pass their way up the pitch. Just about within shooting range. It's loose now and they want to get it back. France with the corner, they're first. Olise plays it short. Olise, Conte, and he's certainly onside here. This is their second corner of the game. Cleared without hesitation. Mbappe. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Great defending, strong and determined. Conte, nicely intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. Valverde. Well timed, excellent interception. Doué. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Nicely shaped ball. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. Koundé ventures forward. Now, can they get him away? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Olise. Mbappe pinches it off him. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time, the score is 1-1. And so the... Decent chance! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, well played. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This looks promising. Now it's Olise. He's through here. Now that's well seen too. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too...
And a chance! Chouameni. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for the run. Caught offside that time.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the finish! And again! And it's in! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
It is compelling, this. Utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That's put paid to the danger. Great vision. Upamecano gets a foot in here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Nicely weighted ball. And that's a nicely shaped ball. And he's managed... Dembele! Goal! France! And they get themselves in front! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
France leading now. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Bellingham. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. And this is Dembele. Dembele gets flagged offside. Chouameni. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. No, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Alexander-Arnold goes short. Saliba does well to get it back. France are looking to go forward now. That's a throw. Doué. Now it's Mbappe. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Bellingham. Rodrigo.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That's beautifully weighted. Valverde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's there to belt it away. Passing is crisp and... Can he finish? Chouameni. Crunching tackle. Played into space. Rudiger. And Carreras. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Bellingham!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he finish? And no mistake. And right near the end, we have parity. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So we